60-yard completion from Chad Lanning to Kyle Schaefer. Schaefer's second touchdown pass reception of the night. Lebanon deciding to go for the two-point conversion. That fails, but still, with 1:55 left in the first half, it's Lebanon 13, Bradley Central 12.
And Lebanon getting set to kick it off. They're up by 1, 13-12. And Ben Cole will get ready to kick the ball away. Lebanon leading Bradley here in Cleveland, 13-12 with a minute 55 to play in the opening half. Here's Cole forward, and here's the kick. Long and deep. It's going to go to Ogle at the 8. Ogle right up the middle to the 10, to the 15. Got a little blocking behind him to the 20, out over the 25 to the 30. Ridden out of bounds over the 30-yard line, and he's finally knocked down at about the 37-yard line, I think, is where they'll spot the football at the 37. So Bradley's got good field position here.
Cole, just a sophomore, kicks it down to around the 9 or 10-yard line. And here's a kid whose kicking is only going to get better as he gets older. Going to get stronger with that right leg.
Bradley sets him up. Al Morris brings Goforth in motion, and he gives it to his big fullback up the middle. No, going to keep it to the near side. He's at the 45 to the 50 to the 45 to the 40, 35. Schaefer runs him down from behind. What else is this kid going to do tonight?
Clyde, we didn't have anybody on the quarterback on the option. Jones had to take the pitch man. John, we've got to get somebody on the quarterback every time on the option, and they killed us with that long run.
Tommy, the option has proved so far to be real effective against this Blue Devil defense. That time the quarterback scampers all the way down, first down yardage. They'll mark the ball. Take it, Clyde.
They give it to the big fullback, and the quarterback going to keep it again. He fakes that fullback. Lebanon all over it that time, a gain of about 2. Got down to the 25-yard line with a minute 28-27 and the clock ticking. They're at the Lebanon 25. Blue Devils need to hold them out here before halftime.
Terry, when your quarterback can go like that on the option, you don't need a hurry-up offense.
You're right, Tommy. He scampered on the play right before that, 35 yards down to the Lebanon 28.
Second down and 7 after a 3-yard gain. They're at the Lebanon 25. Blue Devils leading 13-12. They send Ogle in motion, and they back to throw. Looks, fires long. Man is there. Touchdown.
The tight end, Miles, locked up in coverage with Boo Dobson, and he makes a one-handed grab at the near pylon on the far side of the field. They ran him on a little bit of a flag route. The ball floated. The quarterback, Al Morris, not the best thrower you'll ever see, but that one was certainly effective as the Bears get the touchdown with 57.7 seconds to go. They will go for 2 here at the tail end of the first half.
18-13, Bears going for 2. Al Morris sets his ball club down. Al Morris gives to his big fullback. No, he's going to keep it coming outside, and he's not going to make it. Big Neighbors, the tight end, makes sure of that. No gain on the play, and it is no good for the 2-point extra point. And as they come back down the field, it's Bradley 18, Blue Devils 13 with 58 seconds to play in the opening half. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
County answers the Lebanon touchdown by going 63 yards in 3 plays as Clint Miles, the tight end, receives a 25-yard touchdown from Al Morris. The first pass attempt of the night by Bradley County ends up as a touchdown. The 2-point conversion pass, a run, fails. 57 seconds left in the first half. Bradley County back on top, 18-13.
Logue back deep for the Blue Devils. He's at the 10. Bradley will kick it away, and here's the kick. Long and deep. Logue will have a chance. No, it's going to go to Justin Jones. Jones to the near side. Jones breaks a tackle. Comes to the near side. Got a little blocking. Turns it outside to the 20 to the 30.
He fumbled
and loses the football, and Bradley's got it. Jones fumbled the ball, and Bradley's got it at the 31-yard line.
On that recovery, Daniel Hare, senior, recovered it as Jones tried to make a little extra yardage there. Got the ball away from his body, and whoop, it came out. And now Bradley Central will come back on offense with a chance to cash in great field position. They've got it at the Lebanon High School 31-yard line. 48 seconds to go in the first half.
Al Morris sets his Bear club down. They put Ogle in motion, and they give it to the big fullback. He's got a yard, maybe 2. He crosses the 30 at about the 29 and a half. gain of about a yard on the play. Not much there for the big guy that time. Making the tackle, big Jonathan Forrest. That's when big hits big there.
We're going to keep it right here as Bradley Central has decided to take a timeout. Terry Stafford Jones had a nice little return going there before he fumbled.
Tommy had taken it at the 9. He gets hit at the 26. So he had a 16-yard return. The ball bounced about 5 yards down the field. Hare picked it up at the 31. So Bradley County now looking at 2nd and 9 with 42 seconds left in the first half.
Bradley leading 18-13, but the Blue Devils have come to life in the second period. They didn't get a lot done in the first quarter, but
we need to be alert. Bradley's got their backup quarterback in the game, number 9, Hare. Their backup quarterback is also in the game along with their regular quarterback, Al Morris. So they've got 2 quarterbacks in the game.
Well, and that may be to throw the football a couple of times. They split Hare, the backup quarterback, out to the near end. And back to throw. Rolling. Firing. Too long. They go for Miles, a tight end. That play don't work this time. Antoine Ross is there, but a flag is down, and I think they're going to get Bradley for holding, and they will.
That holding call came out pretty early on the play, right in the middle of that offensive front for Bradley Central. So the mark-off will go against the Bears, 36.6 seconds, as they try to cash in on the Lebanon turnover to try to get some points on the board here at the end of the first period. Bradley leads Lebanon by a score of 18-13 as we near the end of the first half. The mark-off goes against the Bears. Terry, the penalties against Bradley Central tonight.
Tommy, that's a 10-yard penalty there. Bradley Central, 4 penalties, 38 yards. Lebanon only 1 for 5.
Again, they split. Now this is Olinger back in and back to throw. They give it to the fullback coming to the near side. Lebanon pops him and knocks him down. Making the stop for the Blue Devils, big number 58, Miller. And he made sure that he didn't go north and south that time because he turned him due west and flattened the big fullback. So it'll bring up 3rd down now and a bunch as they had to call timeout again. 28 seconds remaining here. We'll just keep it here to the half. Then we'll take a 3-minute break. Blue Devils trailing 18-13, but they need to keep them out here.
Boy, it'd be big to hold them out. 3rd and 18. You got to figure Bradley's going to. They got 2 plays to try to get it in the end zone. We saw their kicker during warm-ups. Not the most effective guy. Now, he looked like he had a pretty strong leg, not real accurate from beyond 35-yard line. Timeout situation for Bradley Central. Terry?
Tommy, that was their last timeout. Lebanon still with 1, but Bradley Central, no timeouts.
Bradley Central, Al Morris, the quarterback underneath. Ogle in motion, and they hand it. No, he's going to throw it. He pulls it out, fires down the middle, intercepted almost. Boy, Jones, whoo, that's close. Jones had it intercepted. It went right through his hands, and the Bradley man was behind him. That could have been disaster.
Wow, it really could have been, as our free safety, Jones, gets both hands over his head to catch it. It goes right through his hands, and thank goodness it didn't go in the hands of that Bradley kid who was running the post route behind him. Jones broke on the football, made a nice play to get there. All he had to do was haul it in, and now Bradley looking at a 4th and 18. 21.8 seconds to go. The clock had stopped on the incomplete forward pass. 4th down and long for Bradley Central.
They split Olinger to the near side. They split the tight end, Miles wide to the right, and they bring Ogle in motion and back to throw. Looks, fires it out to Ogle. Behind some blockers. Ogle heads down the sideline. Blue Devils got a hand on him, and they knock him out of bounds at about the 25, 26-yard line, and the ball will go over. Lebanon will take it over, so the Blue Devils have held here at the half, and that was a big series by the defense.
Hey, we may look back at this, the way this football game is going. That's an opportunity right there Bradley Central had. They took it at the 31, 1st and 10, and they did not pick up the yardage they needed. They didn't get it in the end zone, and now Lebanon will put the offense out on the field with 11.6 seconds to go.
Lanning underneath. Lebanon sends 2 wideouts to the near side. Jones, Schaefer is in the slot. Lanning backpedals, wants to throw, and they swing it out to Antoine Ross. Ross needs a block, can't get it, and gets hit from behind and knocked down. A loss on the play. Lebanon trying to set up the screen pass, and the half will end. We're at halftime. Bradley Central 18, our Blue Devils 13. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
World. Griffith Studio and Frame Gallery are proud sponsors of Lebanon High School Blue Devil football. Ken Griffith would like to wish the Blue Devils good luck and much success on this year's season. Studio and Frame Gallery, go Big Blue. Fakes and Hooker Lumber are proud sponsors of Lebanon High School Blue Devil football. Parts and Service Company are proud sponsors of Lebanon High School Blue Devil football. From Auto Parts and Service Company, go Big Blue. Chester Jordan's Catering are proud sponsors of Lebanon High School Blue Devil football. Chester and Frida Jordan would like to wish the Blue Devils good luck and much success on this year's season. From Chester Jordan's Catering, go Blue Devils. Rochelle McCullough and Alds are proud sponsors of Lebanon High School Blue Devil football. Jessica Dawn Duggar, Alan Poindexter, Jerry McCullough, and Bob Rochelle want to wish the Blue Devils good luck and much success on this year's season. From Rochelle McCullough and Alds, go Big Blue.
You haven't gone anywhere, and neither have we. Lebanon trails Bradley Central by a score of 18-13 at the half. Lebanon will receive to start this second half of action, and we were just talking, wouldn't this be a great time for a big run back by that Lebanon kick return team? Let's do the crisscross and let's run one of these suckers back. Lebanon trails Bradley Central 18-13 at the half. Bradley with 36 snaps in that first half. Lebanon with 23. Bradley 33 running plays, 216 yards, about 6 yards a pop. Their fullback Blake Morris, 95 yards on 19 carries, 2 touchdowns. He's halfway to his average of 188 yards per football game. You can see why they love to run it as they do. They pound it at you right up the middle. And Lebanon's got to commit those people to the run inside. When they do that, that opens you up for that buck sweep and for that jet sweep, getting it on the corner. Very effective out of that wing tee, and probably a much more physical football team than say, the Hendersonville team we saw last week, where Lebanon was able to pound on them a little bit and keep the Commandos from getting anything going. Bradley big and strong up front, and they get that fullback Morris running downhill. He is hard to handle. Bradley Central will kick it off to start this second half of action. Lebanon will work out of the